welcome back everybody to Coffee
Sometimes Tea
with Jen and Marcello. So we're going to continue our series in credit.
So in this next module, it's again a continuation of layers to help bring you more clarity, more guidance in credit. We are not by any means the financial gurus or experts, but we can tell you that we've gone down this road of mistakes, and we hope that with our mistakes, we can help you prevent some for yourself. So what we're doing is throughout the series, we're using ChatGPT to show you how easy it is for you to take advantage of different tools like AI and ChatGPT to help you grow personally and in business. Credit affects both. Your scores affect both. If you open up a new business or want to, which is some things that we'll be talking about in our schools, and don't forget to join us, like us down below, and follow us. We're going to go further in depth in this in our workshops. But the point is, credit, personal credit affects business credit, because if you're new, you don't have any, you're going to end up being personally guaranteed for that credit. So you can't just go out there and say, I'm just going to go get business credit and I'm going to tank it and I'm going to file BK and my personal credit will be okay. And oh no, it will not be okay. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying to you. So if you want to learn more about that, join us. We'll be more than happy to, have you talk to some other people in the group that really do know about this subject in super depth. So in the meantime, let's get going. Strategies for credit building. So we did the anatomy of it. What is the breakdown of it? So now, best practices for building it and an introduction to products. So we're going to see if ChatGPT can help us find some of these products and going from there. So let's go ahead and hit the button and see what it spits out. And when you do prompts in ChatGPT while it's giving us our answers, you want to be clear, you want to be specific. So in all our prompts throughout the series, you're going to see us tell it to act as an expert in the subject of. While it's doing this, if it doesn't give us the results we want, we're going to do a follow-up question and say, thank you, now please do this. And we may have to do that because I don't see the results that I'm looking for. So this will be a good example.
It just basically said the same thing we just talked about.
Yes and no. It says, okay, as an expert, guidance for best practices, strategies for credit building. It's a little bit more deep dive. So you want to start early. You're young. You don't want to just go out there, buy a whole bunch of stuff. Do it with purpose. Do you need that extra blingy ring, necklace, hat, $2,000 jacket, the $100,000 car because you went and did some great cool thing online and now, you're a day trader and here you go. You've got all this money and you just blew it on stuff. Now you have got credit issues because now you can't pay for that stuff.
Right.
And some of your trades maybe didn't go through, or maybe that great widget that you made stopped producing. Think about these things, especially for the ones that are younger watching this. Start early, but safeguard it. Understand this. And we're hoping the takeaways that you get out of this is protecting your credit. Don't share it. Don't give it to other people. Use a secured card. If you have a limited or no credit history, a secured credit card is a good starting point. Basically, what you're doing is you're putting your money on the card first to help you give you that credit limit to make those smaller purchases. And then you're going to cycle up. Do that for about 6 months. And then you'll start getting offers that will be the revolving credit cards that most with the Visa on it or the MasterCard or whichever card you get.
Yeah.
Apply for a credit building loan. What's that?
So a credit building loan is designed specifically for building your credit. That's what it is. It's right there in the title. So the money you borrow is held by the lender in a bank account, and then you make payments on it. In mortgages, when you have a house, it's kind of like a HELOC or a HELOAN.
They don't know what that is.
I'm just for people
What
that
does
know.
that mean?
For people that know how have a house.
What does that mean?
It's a line that you can borrow from and pay it as you go for a certain rate. It never goes away. So that's a way of building credit. So this is kind of on that same lines of building credit by them holding the money, you borrowing the money from them. So it's basically kind of what it is.
And if it's wrong, tell us in the comments below.
Yeah,
Be nice, but let us know. Or join our group and any one of our.
Because you want to report to the bureaus. That's the thing. It's going to help you build your scores. Basically, it's the bottom line.
Now this is the word that we were looking for in the last few videos. You probably heard us going, "What the heck? We can't remember." Dropping marbles. An authorized user.
Right.
No.
Yeah, not a cosigner. Not a cosigner.
I mean, if you're
an authorized
user. But remember, here's the caveat to this. It's happened to us. Somebody racked up the card and his utilization went through the roof, which then my utilization went through the roof. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't figure out why I went from a 10% to 25%. And I was like on the line. I was in the middle of doing something where I needed my credit to get established for something I was working on. And they said, your utilization's through the roof. I'm like, how? And so we're on one of the credit monitoring services. Mm-hmm. And I went in and it told me what happened. It literally said, this is the problem. I immediately called the company and said, take me off as an authorized user. Mm-hmm. Just take me off. Because I took on his debt utilization because when it was low, it made me look good. But when it was bad, it made me look bad. Can it help you for a very short period of time? Yes. If you have to go that route, I do not recommend it. I don't recommend it. We want you to build this for yourself, safeguard it for yourself, and don't share it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Don't share it. That's my opinion. And you might be in a situation where you might have to do that. But if you do, make sure to get off once you get what you need. You know, if they're helping you, make sure they also help you by taking you off after you've accomplished your goals.
Correct.
Because if they fall short, then you're going to fall with them. Mm-hmm. Make sure you pay on time. Keep again, the utilization, it says 30. But if you're trying to go open a business, if you're trying to do anything, you want to keep your personal about 10%. Right. That seems to be like the sweet spot.
Have a mix of credit cards, revolving credit cards, installment credit cards like your car loan, stuff like that. So that'll affect your score and help you build your score as well. Yep. The best practice for building a strong credit history is monitor your credit report. We've been saying that.
Know it. Yep. Follow it. Safeguard it.
Correct.
I'm gonna be a broken record, people.
Big thing is limit your new credit card applications. So don't get a million of them. You know, kind of stagger them throughout the year.
We're gonna cover this. But
we'll
for
go
you
through all
too.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know, there is a way, and no, you don't need to go spend $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to have some Yahoo say, I can get you this amount of money, just pay me, follow me, join my master class. Yeah. And then you do, and then you get nothing out of it.
Right.
And then you go to another group because you think you're going to get help there, and on and on and on down the road. I can't tell you how many people and they're in our group. You know, we have people that have been just completely annihilated by and this is a shout out to Rad, that the parrots destroyed their credit. Right. I mean, they took advantage, and we don't like those people. I'm sorry, but we don't. And if you're a parrot, I'm sorry. You're not good. We're here to help people, and we want to make sure that, you know, you get what you need. And if there's something that we can provide to you, put in the comments below. Let us know how we can help you. our community's free.
Yeah.
We're going to give the information
For
for
free.
free. So I'm just saying.
Right.
That's how I feel. And yeah, I'm getting a little punchy about this because it's happened to us. And we know other people that it's happened to. So we don't want you to fall, victim. We want to try to help get you on path. We're going to have notes. We're going to have spreadsheets. And we're going to go further deep dive into this. And we're going to go through the different bureaus and the different things. And yeah, they're all over YouTube. We know that. The different methods, they're out there. We get that. But you shouldn't have to take a crumb and then have to go pay all this money for something that you can get for free.
Right.
Long-winded, but that is the point. So anyways, we're going to keep continuing on in this series. Cheers to you. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you for joining us here at
Coffee.
Sometimes Tea.
Good night.